Sports annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Friday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming to town.
And for that game against Miami, it's going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
Here are the five for the Lakers. Austin Reeves out there with James. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Houston, Kevin Durant is out there with Thompson. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
And Houston has possession, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Thompson. Doncic pulls down the board. Reeves against Smith. Reeves, the pass to James. And he gets the bucket.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Here's Thompson. He played a great game against New Orleans. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. James with the ball. 27 points his last game. Good work there as it goes.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Left side Eason. Şengün, a screen on James. He swipes the ball away again.
Yeah, this guy has been stealing the ball at an incredible rate, closing in on 5th place on the all-time list.
His defense has been elite for years now.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Doncic outside. Back to James. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Durant. Here's Şengün. And he banks in the layup. And this game is tied up now.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Kicks it out to Smart. Reeves with a screen on Durant. Smart for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league.
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. James, outside. From outside the arc, Thompson pulls it in.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Smith with it. Now Doncic defending. Şengün passes to Eason. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Rockets trail by 3. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. For 3, Durant. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka.
And again for three.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Smith passes to Şengün. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Both free throws good from Şengün. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Shepherd, he's checked in for Eason. And for a moment, let's see which teams are leading the league in assists since the All-Star break. Number 1, Los Angeles.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
Outside Durant. Pass to Shepherd. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepherd is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to James. Jacks up a 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Smith outside. Houston working the ball around. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Rockets trail by 8. Thompson scanning the floor for 3. Durant. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
Steps back. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Durant against Reeves. 2 points. That one goes. Durant's got 8 points.
He's 3 of 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Los Angeles leading by 5. It's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Uri showing off that athletic ability.
Houston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Şengün. Deflected. Now Smart. Shot is up. Again, Los Angeles.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Here's Shepherd from the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Here's James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. Pass to Thompson from deep. Rebound by the Lakers. Hachimura from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Hachimura's got his second basket of the night.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
1:36 left in the first quarter. Durant drives in. He's off on that one.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Doncic passes to Reeves. And Los Angeles, another three.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Finney Smith checked in for Houston. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Reeves. And it's Kennard in for Smart. Hits a three-pointer.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
James double-teamed. Smith against Hachimura. Doncic passes to James.
Houston foul. Checker. First personal foul. First team foul.
Kennard against Thompson. Hachimura with a screen on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Up top, Şengün. All sorts of time. Buries the jump shot. And that's now 6 points for Alperen Şengün.
There's a lot of confidence in Şengün's game. He doesn't hesitate. He gets after it.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Şengün. This one for three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Now here's Kennard. There's the three. Fires in the triple. And the Lakers lead by 19.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. I'm not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Shepard is out there with Amin Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Finney Smith in at the three slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And it's Laravia missing. Rockets trail by 16. Thompson. That's what they came for.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Kennard outside. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Kennard's got 6.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Eason. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Laravia. Sinks that one from the post. Laravia's got his first points of the game. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Thompson from downtown. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Hayes up top, guarded by Capella. Here's Reeves. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
This is why you got to clog up these lanes, because Reeves will rip right through them.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Thompson passes to Capella. Now Easton fires for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Kennard. He has 6. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
Eason, pass to Thompson. Rebound by the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Now here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. Laravia, left side. Just 5 to shoot. That one rolls around and rims out. Rockets trail by 15. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys, back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. So for the Rockets, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Finney Smith, and Okogie is subbed in for Shepherd. And the Lakers also making a change. Doncic checked in. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Teams have always tried to be physical with KD in the paint. Tried being the key word.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 13-point game. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Here's Okogie. And he recovers it. Outside Durant. Pass to Eason. Houston working the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. At the arc. KD drains it.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Doncic has got 8.
And look at Luka now, getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Back to Okogie. Let's go with a 3. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 15. Kennard outside. And here's Doncic outside. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Durant, the pass to Capella. The 3 from Thompson connects from downtown. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Stolen by Capella. The 3, Durant. And Houston, another 3.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Reeves finds Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Rockets trail by 9. On the wing, Thompson. 17 points in the game. And looking at the wing position right now, here are the most impressive scorers at the small forward spot since the All-Star break. Second is Kevin Durant. LeBron James, third.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league, just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
There's so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. To make this list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
Smith, he's checked in for Eason. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Reeves. And Smart subbed in for Kennard. Los Angeles leading by 9. Richard, you wouldn't think LeBron James could improve, but that three-point shot has become really consistent.
And, well, now you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter at all times. That creates lanes for him to drive or create for others.
And that one's good by Durant.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in. Smart outside. Again, unable to change momentum here. Rockets trail by 6. Smith with a screen on Ayton. Smith left side, wide open look. And it falls all over the rim and in. Smith's got 5 points.
This is right in Smith's wheelhouse, catching fire.
The Lakers have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. James outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Houston.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
And it's good for 2. And now it's just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
And there's the length of Smith at work, playing big on the interior.
1:33 left in the second quarter. With the crossover, Smith with the rebound.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Reeves is checked in for Hachimura. 1:14 left in the first half. Ayton, a screen on Smith.
Look out! Ruthless! How is the hoop still standing? Ooh. Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Durant driving to the rim. Durant!
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Doncic, no good. Houston in the lead. Here's Thompson into the lane. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
And the Lakers' shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Doncic, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Pass to Şengün. The 3 is up. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
The ever-evolving game of Şengün adding the 3-point stroke. That makes him so much tougher to guard.
Now, here is James. Can they get it? Oh, James knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a 6th man on the floor. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these 2 guys have led the way for their teams.
Yeah, these 2 are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The Rockets lead by 3, and the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. Then there's Marcus Smart, then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Reeves in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Eason, and Reeves pulls it down. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic with it. Now Thompson defending. It's Smart on the wing. James, a good look. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. James has got 26 points.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
The Rockets shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Soft touch off the glass. 28 points for LeBron James.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
The 3, Smith. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. James inside. He's against Eason. And it's James with the jam.
We see it every night. LeBron with great rhythm off the dribble.
Rockets trail by 3. Durant, pass to Eason. Houston working the ball around. The Rockets again can't hit.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Ooh, that's about as fun a highlight as we're ever going to see.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Smith against Reeves to halt the run. Sengun, no good.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. All right, a moment to check out some numbers from Alperen Sengun.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Outside Reeves. Takes a 3. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Sengun. Outside Eason. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Sengun. Eason's got 8.
Oh, that's just elite awareness by Sengun. He is outstanding at getting the ball to perimeter players.
Outside Reeves. 4-3. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. James with a steal. And they're running. Here's Doncic. Oh, the explosiveness from Luka.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. For 3, Durant. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
I like how Ayton makes himself a big target on these alley-oops. Just a quality finish.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Sengun. And Sengun throw it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The Lakers in the lead. Smart outside. There's a screen. The 3 ball. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
The three, Smith. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 6 assists in the game.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response three.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Shepard, he's checked in for Eason. The Lakers also with a sub. Hachimura's checked in. On defense, Houston. They trail by 1. Pass to James. Double team on James. Here's Ayton. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. The three, Durant. And Houston, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Smart, plenty of space. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Smart has got 9.
I'll tell you, Smart is money when the shot is in rhythm.
And here's Shepard for 3. He can't get it to go.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Wow, the heart of Smart, unmatched in this league.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Here's Shepard. Thompson outside. For 3, Smith. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Screen by James. Hachimura outside to the paint. James double teamed. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Great find by Bron using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
The Rockets have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Here's Thompson. Good. Thompson's got 21 points in the game. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
The Lakers trail. It's James on the wing. The fadeaway. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Shoots from 14. James can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, we're seeing some of that potential everyone is talking about with Smith. Just a talented offensive player.
A minute 37 left in the third. Smart outside. Doncic passes to Hachimura. The Lakers with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Şengün, a screen on James. Pass to Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And now it's an 8-point Houston lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Doncic. Hachimura outside. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The shot by James. No good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The three, Smith. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Out to Hachimura. And here's Doncic outside. Offensive rebound. And Aiden gets it to go.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
No good. And so it's Houston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Alperon Şengün, Aaron Holiday out there with Shepard. Then it's Josh Okogie, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Finney Smith, the screen. Fires the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Finney Smith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And here's Kennard. Hachimura, right side. Finney Smith pulls it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Şengün. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Reeves. From the elbow. Yep, that one goes.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Shepard, defended by Kennard. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Kennard on the wing. Here's Reeves. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Houston leading by 6. Holiday from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Reeves. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
The Rockets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Back to Şengün. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in the game. Laravia passes to Hachimura. Good D by Finney Smith.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
And here's Shepard for 3. That shot, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Okogie, defended by Kennard. Houston with another miss.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
It's good. Holiday's got his first basket.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Reeves against Holiday. Pass to Reeves. No luck on that one. The Rockets lead by 6. Finney-Smith with it. Hayes picks him up. And here's Şengün. Got a piece of it.
Whoa. Hachimura making this defensive presence felt.
Here's Laravia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Durant comes in for Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Holiday. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron, he's checked in for Hachimura. Doncic comes in for Laravia. And Smart subbed in for Kennard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Thompson outside. Shoots it from the high post. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Doncic outside. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 6. Here's Finney-Smith. And the shot's good.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Now Thompson. On the wing, Durant for 3. And another one.
That vaults him to 5th on the all-time scoring list. Wow.
You think of all the greats in the history of our game. To be a top 5 scorer is just unreal.
Yeah, and what makes this extra special? He's past Air Jordan. Every kid dreams of that.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Back to Smith. Pass to Shepard. Three-pointer. And Houston, another 3.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 12-point game. Double team on James. Now Reeves from deep. Another chance. And up and in on the layup.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
The Rockets have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Oh, Smart with a rebound.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Jacks up a 3. And Smart nails the triple.
Look, Smart can be a difference maker from deep. Doesn't always shoot the best shots, but he's got the confidence to knock them down.
Houston leading by 7. Durant with it. For 3. Can't get it to go.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
James. Nice work inside from James.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Durant drives in.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Lakers trail by 7. James inside, guarded by Durant. Tries from 10. Durant there for the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Thompson outside from downtown. Rebounded by Doncic. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. He gets it to go.
How many times have we seen LeBron hit a huge bucket in his career? I don't know. I've lost count, but that was beautiful to watch.
Outside Durant. Thompson left side. Driving inside. And a one-handed slam.
That'll be a move to remember.
Wow. Yeah, great creativity in the air. Lakers trail by 7.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Oh, he jammed it.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Halper and Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Doncic! The three is off. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Şengün! And no one in the vicinity.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they need.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on, and I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment, and we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.